Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to be working on clue number 3 for my Cotton Cuts Tree of Life. My colorway is Woodland, and I'm going to show you here. I have my little box here for my Tree of Life. Once I complete this clue, it will go back in its little bag, and we will put it in that box. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm kind of trying to straighten my table up and all while I'm talking to you, but currently I can't do anything. I'm not supposed to be doing much of anything at all, and I can't just sit and not do anything. So I'm going to sew, and I wanted to show you, I received this in the mail, and this is my clue number 3. Making sure I have everything out of my envelope, and I can just throw that away. I have my block of the month. I'm going to put that over here in my box for Tree of Life. I keep all of that in there because you never know when I may want to do one of the block of the months there. Okay, and these are my fabrics that I got for clue number 3. I am doing the large for Tree of Life, and I will let y'all know I may not talk as much. Having trouble breathing. So, and if you're new here, you probably don't know what's going on, check out my community tab. It will explain it all to you. But I will say, it does look like I am going to be out of work possibly another week. I do have to go back Monday. I'm sorry I'm looking around everywhere, but I'm trying to find my stuff. I literally have not even, didn't prepare anything for this. When I do my cotton cuts, I always break out. This is my little box that has my alphabetties in it. I have received questions about this. Y'all go to Walmart, fish and tackle section. That's all that is a little tackle box. I think made by Plano maybe. And it even has like the inches and all on it. I guess so they can't have them big fish tails. But I am going to get my colorway card so I can separate my fabrics, because I have several of different sizes and shapes, and I like to put my fabrics in my little acrylic tray here, and I separate them, and I just lay my alphabet on top of that colorway. So like I currently, that was D. I have my C here. And y'all, I'm loving this colorway. These are some fabulous little fabrics here. Like I've got the little deer antlers. I've got a gray and a brown. The brown is going to be my A. See, so y'all are seeing how my brain works all the way here. Just to try to make it easier. That's an F. This is a B. So it looks like the only color I have not used this time is, I've got A, I've got B, I've got C, D, and F. So I don't have the E. Okay, and then let's see what we're going to be making here. Clue 3. Oh, we're going to be making 2 long strips and 2 short strips. A 3A and a 3B. That looks cute. So I'll show you here. You may not be able to see it because my light is close up, but I'll try to get it where you can. See, this is 3A, 3B. So I'm just going to get into it and start sewing. And let's chit chat while we're doing this. I mean, how many of you have already gotten, now this is Tree of Life. I will say that I did see another fellow YouTuber has not received their clue 9 of Carnival, and I'm just going to say, if it is going USPS, there's something going on with them right now, because let's just say that there's just something going on with them. We're going to make 2 of these, so we need 4 of our brown antler triangles. I need 4 of these. And I need 2 of my bees. And that's a floral. Those are beautiful. And that's it for that color. So I can put that back in my little alphabety case there. But I am still waiting on that fabric that I ordered. I ordered it in December, I think, or early January. I was supposed to have had it January 10th. I still don't have it. You know, so something is definitely going on with the Postal Service. Now, my clue 3 here, normally I get it in just a matter of days of it shipping, like 3 days. It shipped on the 4th, and I got it like 2 days ago. So there is nothing fast about the Postal Service right now. I don't know if they have a lot of shortages right now with staffing. And I may have to take this one out. I do need to, I've got to cut my iron on. I hadn't cut it on. I may have to take that one out because it looks like I was off on my, no, that looks okay. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get my, what we are doing is taking our 2 small triangles and putting it on the top of our large triangle. And what this will do is it'll make 2 units or 2 blocks, or however you want to call it. I use the unit and block term interchangeably, so and these 2 will go on the left side. Guys, it is, I think today is Saturday. So how is your Saturday going? I'm going to have to press this, but while I'm waiting on my iron to preheat, I will chit chat with you. It's a beautiful day out there, but I can't be in it because I really want to work in my garden, and I'm so excited to give you guys updates. Well, I record my update on Sunday night or late afternoon Sunday, so y'all can have it Monday. Now, this update will have for the past 2 weeks in it, since last Sunday I was unable to record. But, you know, this week I really haven't gotten a lot done. Only in the past few days have I had the energy to get to it and do it. Not that I haven't wanted to. I really miss being in my sewing room when I'm not able to be in here. But that being said, what are you guys working on? Are y'all working on your clue number 3 for cotton cuts? Are you working on a personal quilt? Are you doing any sew-alongs? I am doing some sew-alongs. You can check out my videos. I had one that will actually be released today, later this afternoon. It is a sew-along that I'm doing with a group of people, and it's quite exciting. And it's probably a group of about 100 people. So, well, we have 1-1 done. So now we're going to go to 1-2. And it is the same exact thing, except just using 2 different fabrics. I'm going to be using my large C and 2 small Ds. So I'm 2 large C's and 4 small D's. Y'all, this fabric is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that contrast, that brown and blue. I love these colors. I love nature, woodsy colors. They're just so natural to me. I don't know any other word to say than that. Just very home feeling to me. And a lot of things that I'm making, like right now, I'm doing a sew along, and they're not really natural colors for me, but they're beautiful colors. Not saying they're not pretty, because they are. They're absolutely beautiful colors. But I really like to stay with natural colors, because it's kind of the decor of my home also, and they're just calming. I love really calming colors, you know, the earthy tones, blues, greens, blushes even I like, you know, like a powdery, peachy blush color I love. And if you're new and you do not know about cotton cuts, I do have a link down in my description. You can go and check them out. These puzzle mystery quilts that are going right now, I don't believe you can sign up for them now. I believe the sign-ups have been shut down on both of them. And somebody was saying yesterday, Wild West, I think it's going to be the next one coming up, but they don't have colorways out yet on that, I don't believe. I haven't looked. Someone just mentioned it yesterday. And I'm going to have to go look at that, because I am, you know, our carnival puzzle mystery quilt is just about over. Next month will be our last clue. So, I don't know. I may have to sit this one out, because I have so many others going on right now. And I do want to get a lot of things completed. And I know it is one block. Well, it's not one block. Like this one here, I'll be doing 4 pieces for this one. But it does come once a month, and I can normally get it done pretty quickly. I'll actually let you know at the end of the video how long this took. And how long it takes me to do a video. I know I do an introduction and I show you like the fabrics, the pattern, and talk a little bit. That is, and all of that is included in my time, because I'll just look at my camera and be able to see how long I've been recording. But there are some things I may do faster than the next person, but there's some things that the next person may be doing faster than me. And, you know, so I think it all comes out in the wash. So whatever the time is at the end, I'm going to say that's the amount of time it's taken me. Like, I may press faster than someone else. I may press slower than someone else, because I do use a sizing spray. I use Best Press. So I have to spray it, and I have to, you know, do all of that. But so far, I have noticed that cotton cuts, I'm doing the large quilt this time. The small one, I can normally get a clue done on the small one if I'm feeling really good and I'm just strictly sewing. I can normally get that done in a couple hours, 2-3 hours. The large one, I think it does take a little longer. Now we're going to put these 2 that we just completed together. Now, some of my fabric looks like it might have stretched out a little bit, and that happens. So what I'm doing is pinning it where it really needs to meet. You know, right there. Oops. Dropping pins over here. That's not safe. Y'all, my sewing room is not a safe room to walk in barefooted. Just so you know. Not that anybody's going to be walking in here barefooted or walking in here, period. Because my sewing room is kind of off limits in my house. But, you know, it's just me and my husband. So, I don't have to worry about anybody coming in here. But in case they do, just know you got to wear shoes in my sewing room. Because you may get a pin in your foot if you don't. But I will say, you know, doing these clues, it is no competition. Sewing is for fun. There is enough for everyone around. And there are plenty of colorways out there that, you know, all of them are going to be, well, they're not all going to be different. You do have people that all chose the same colorway. And theirs is going to look similar. And then you're going to have those that didn't choose the same one as me, that I love seeing everybody's colorways. I really thought, I don't know what happened this morning or Saturday morning. It is Saturday when I'm recording this, because this is truly about all that I can do right now is just sit. I thought I was going to watch The Guy Who Sews, and I was a little late getting up for that. And when I went, it said it had streamed like 20 minutes before. So it looked like something might have happened to the live stream or something. I don't know. I might have missed it. So I don't, but it looks like it was only 20 minutes or so, what I saw. I don't know. I'm going to have to check that a little bit later, because I really did want to watch that, because they were sewing their clue number 3 to Tree of Life as well. And I really wanted to see what theirs looks like, because I know Sean, he uses a different colorway than I use. And his guest, this was a first time appearance for his guests. And I am going to have to go and check that again, because I do want to watch that. And it seems like I missed all the lives this morning. I love going to live and watching them, because I can sew and watch a live stream at the same time. Y'all, these colors are turning out to be beautiful. But where was I at? I was on Sean's live this morning. Something happened and I didn't get to see it. So I really like watching theirs. And I wanted to go see Donnell's. I think hers was a little later. And what I'm doing is I'm picking the fabrics out for my next set of squares I'm making. I'm making 2, so I don't need but 2 pieces of each. I don't know why I grabbed 4 of each. But I really do like catching live streams. I thought about doing live streams, but I'm not tech savvy enough to do that, I don't think. Well, I mean, I could figure it out. I'd just rather be sewing instead of trying to figure all that out. Because sewing is what I'm here for. And I hope you guys enjoy sewing too. You know, put me on, listen to me, crank up your sewing machine. Let's sew together. I do have something new that may be coming up. I haven't decided yet or not. And I'll go in and tell you what it is. I plan on doing some garment sewing. And I just really haven't made my mind up yet or not if I want to do it on the channel or just personal. So tell me what y'all think. I mean, would you like to see some, I'm not even going to call them tutorials, but like demonstrations, you know, of garment sewing? Okay, it looks like I need to press these out. But for garment sewing, that's a whole different thing. You know, I know it's cutting fabric, putting it together, making something fabulous out of it. But you still have different kinds of instructions. How a pattern is written. And I do sew by patterns. I do not make patterns up. I don't do that. I'm not there. Nor do I wish to be there. I'll let somebody else do the hard part. Now, I may have to adjust a pattern for me because most patterns are not made for every woman. You know, we all come in different shapes and sizes. And that can make patterns pretty difficult to follow or to get them to turn out properly to fit you. So guys, just let me know what you think about that. I mean, if that's something you think you might be interested in, I can see what I can throw together. Because I do know that I am going to be doing some garment sewing in the near future, probably, very likely. I love to sew for summertime. I'm pinning this to make sure that all my edges stay together. Because this fabric has a little, I don't know what to call it, pull to it. It's got a little stretchy all the way around for me. So I try to pin it to make sure it don't go wonky on me. And now I may have to just put you on a little speed play here, play some music for you. But I really hope y'all are enjoying this fabulous Saturday. It is so beautiful. It's wet. It's really wet here. And I did see, before I came in here, I saw a thing of some weather coming through sometime next week again in our area. I'm in North Louisiana. So if you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. I really do appreciate it. It does mean the world to me. Y'all, I am just zipping along. Look at that. Well, I think I have it upside down. That's what it looks like here. Okay, so I am now on section 4.1. And section 4.1 we're making 2. So I need 2 A's and 2 D's, the small triangles. And then I will need 2 A squares and then 2 D. Okay. I went on just getting all my pieces out here, so all I have to do is put them together real quick like. Maybe one day I will learn to have all this laid out when I come in here, and we could just start sewing and not, you know, we have everything kind of laid out. I don't do that normally sewing. I don't lay stuff out. I just kind of do what I got, when I got it, where I got it. You know, maybe if I did that, I wouldn't have so long a recording to have to edit. That's okay. But yeah, I'm kind of one of those fly by the seat of your britches sewers. I don't plan anything and I just get in there and do it. sometimes that bites you in the rear end. But maybe if I did plan a little better, maybe things would go a little faster. But you know what? I'm okay if it don't. I am in no rush. No rush. Gotta make sure I'm sewing the correct side. Yes. And y'all, sometimes I can get in here and I'll be recording and I get up in my thoughts and forget I'm recording. So if I ever go quiet, just know that's what happened. Sometimes I'm thinking about the step I'm on too. And y'all, can y'all see how bright it is? Oh, I don't have the curtains open where y'all can see out of them. I have the blinds where I can see out of them if I turn around into my backyard. And it's actually kind of a warm day today. Now our next thing we're doing is we're just adding a rectangle to the bottom of this. And I know I'm going pretty fast today considering I didn't have anything set up and ready to go. I'm all even everywhere. Making sure I'm doing it on the right edge. Make sure I don't have my pieces turned upside down and doing it on the top instead of the bottom of it. It is like I am in the zone. Yeah, this is going fast. And I'm lots of pressing going on. I now have those 2 units completed. So now what we're doing is, it says join this piece here. See that? Doesn't that look beautiful? To the top of step 3. So this is step 3. This is the piece we're joining it to. Okay, so I'm going to turn it upside down, or turn it over so my seams will be going the correct direction. And let me get that needle in it there. And I do want to tell you all, I do have a post out on my community tab. I was noticing, I tried to go to a community tab on my TV for another channel and I didn't see it. So that's something you have to go on your cell phone or computer, I'm pretty certain. But I will put it in this video also. I am going to be doing a Q&A, not a live Q&A, but a Q&A. So it will be recorded. But if you have any questions that you would like to ask me, feel free. And what I will do is do a video of all the Q&As, or all the questions. I will do a Q&A video. Just please know that there are some things that I won't talk about, but if you ask the question, and I will put it in the video that you asked the question, and I'll just say whether that's something that I can answer or not. I now have the first unit done. This is the first unit. It's clue 3A. This is 3A. So that one is completed. I'm going to lay it over here to the side so we can get started on 3B. Now let's see how big 3B is going to be. I think 3B is actually smaller than 3A. So that should be real easy. I need 2 Ds. I'm just pulling all 4 of them out. And I am going to pull 4 A's and 4 C's. Here are my 4 A's. Here are my 4 C's. So this way I can go on and just sew all of them at one time and then press. So we're going to do A's on both sides and then C's on both sides. So what I'm doing is making a rectangle here. Trying to streamline the process a little bit here to make it go just a little bit faster. I hope I did that on the, yeah, okay. I'm trying to put my, when I have, like, this is kind of like a flying geese. When I have the small triangles that I put on the large triangle, I try to do it on the same side on all of them. So, like, I'm starting this one here on the right side. So, I've done all of them on the right side, even the ones on 3A. So, now here we're doing the C's, and I'll do the same thing. I will put my first small triangle on the right side, and my next one I'll do the same thing. And what I will do, once I get this done, I will press it, and then I'll come back and put the other side, the left side on, and then I'll press it. Just trying to streamline my process just a wee bit, because I know y'all don't want to be sitting here for an hour. I don't know, you may cut me on and cut your sewing machine on, and because I know I like to sew along with people. I like listening to videos, to YouTube videos while I'm sewing. Okay, let me take these and press them. And then we will continue and do the left side. Okay, now we're going to start putting the next pieces on the left side. Because, yeah, this is actually a really quick one. I am just now at an hour, and I will say part of today's recording at the beginning, which you won't see this, it will be edited out. I was having light issues, and I still am, because behind me is really dark. We are working on that, trying to find a solution to brighten it up behind me a little bit, which, you know, that's not really the important part anyway. I mean, what the important part is this right here. It is kind of distracting that it's a little dark behind me, or to me it is. It looks dark to me when I look at my camera. It looks like it's dark behind me. And it may not be. But I probably had 5 to 10 minutes of light problems. And we're, like I said, we're just in at an hour right now. So, and this is the large. I'm working on the large clue number 3 for Cotton Cuts Tree of Life. If you're new to Cotton Cuts or don't know about Cotton Cuts, they do have puzzle mystery quilts. They have subscriptions that you can join. I will have their link down in my description. I am not an ambassador. I am not an affiliate. I am just a new quilter that thought, oh, this looks great. It's pre-cut. All I have to do is get their clue, sew it how they tell me to, and I will have a quilt. As of yet, I have not had a quilt completed because I started with Carnival, and that we haven't received our last clue on Carnival yet. But we will be getting that next month. I just noticed this as I was looking at my blocks. I could have done one more step in the process just to have helped make it a little faster. Well, let me see. Let me go on and finish my A block here, because that requires one of our rectangles to be added to the top of it. So I am going to go ahead and add my rectangles to my A And just getting that needle in there. Okay, so our next step is we're going to take 2 F's and 4 A's. So these are our 2 F's and our 4 A's. So that is it for all of our fabrics. So now I have my little alphabetties over here in my little tray that I can put back in my little box over here. And my tray is done. We are going to, of course, start on the right side of our large triangle. And I'm hoping to be using this time that I'm not allowed to go out and do anything. Sewing doesn't take a lot out of me. I can sit. But hopefully I can catch up or get ahead of a few sewing things that I want to do. I mean, I have a lot of things that I could do, but in my update that y'all will be getting Monday, I kind of have made a decision about something that I'm doing, and I will tell y'all about that Monday. So make sure to check back Monday. One of the things that I'm doing, I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently, and I'll let y'all know Monday. So yeah, we are so close to being done with this 3B unit already, and it looks like we've only been here an hour and 10 minutes. That is not bad. But what I was saying before, I really hope to be able to kind of catch up on some things in this next week. If I have the energy to do it, that's going to be the key, is if I have the energy to do it. And I will be trying to, which this part probably isn't going to happen for a good little while, but I'm going to try to start working in my sewing room, getting it organized, because I've thrifted a lot of fabrics and stuff, and they're kind of willy-nilly put in on a shelf, and I really need to get that a little better. So let's see. I'm looking to see what I have. This is my AD unit, and this is my FA unit. So this one has to be pressed before I can do anything else. It's like the middle unit, of course. I was thinking maybe there was something I could do. I'm missing some blocks. Oh, there they are. I set them over to the side. So I have to pull my colorway out because I can never remember what color is where. So I am going to, we have D, which this is D, C. This is my DC. It is going to go in this direction. And this is my FA. It is going in this direction. And then this is my AD. So I am going to start with my top two. And I am going to pin these because sometimes, well, it seems like almost all the time when I do these large triangles, that in the very center seems to be stretched a little bigger, which I don't know why, because I'm not pressing in that area. But I try to pin just to make sure I'm going straight and that I have the edge even. I just need to get that needle down in that fabric there. So now I can get it. And y'all, just like this, we are almost done with Unit 3B. And yeah, I'm just going to say, this is like picnic weather right now. Not for me, but it is some beautiful weather today. And I know I've said it multiple times here. I guess it's probably because I'm so jealous I can't get out in it and do what I want to do. But I can sit in here and I can say, I can't even do the house cleaning I want to do because it's exerting myself too much. Our next step that we're going to do is add that bottom unit to. Our next step is we are going to, I'm calling this the A unit because it's got all of the, it's the brown. We take that A unit and put it on top of that top unit that we just finished sewing. And once I get the second one done, I will press it and I will show you what the 3B unit looks like. And that will actually be it for clue 3 of Cotton Cuts Tree of Life. So this is pretty exciting. You know, it's gone actually fairly quickly here. For a large quilt, I think it's probably safe to say I've been sewing about an hour, because the other 20 minutes of it was probably, let's just say, intro and light situations. And I know my husband wants to bring all kinds of lights in here, and I tell him, it's hot enough in here as it is. I don't need lights shining on me. I have one light right here that shines on me, well, in my overhead light. But, yeah, I don't want a lot of lights that put off a lot of heat. Well, friends, we are finished with clue 3A and B. This is my clue 3A. And this is my clue 3B. This is the Cotton Cuts Tree of Life Puzzle Mystery Quilt. I told you I was going to give you a time frame. It is actually 1 hour and 23 minutes is what it has taken. And this is the large puzzle mystery quilt. So if you're afraid to do it because you think it's going to take a lot of time or take you away, just know that it's not a lot. It really, an hour and 30 minutes, you can get a large clue completed. Sometimes they do take longer. Some do take longer. Some don't take as long. But I don't think I've had one take more than 3 hours. I've only done the large. This is the only large I've done. This is the third clue. And I don't think I've had one go over 3 hours. So, friends, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, please do. It does help my channel grow. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. If you have any questions, you can leave it on my community tab under my community post for my Q&A. Or you can leave a question in this video. Or you can always email it to me. My email address is down in the description. I do have Cotton Cuts link in the description as well. If you'd like more information on them, please click that link and it'll carry you right to their page. As always, until I see you again, have a very blessed day. Goodbye.